Hello again, big persons. Thank you for joining me for this tips about reading with your gems, and thank you so much for bringing up your gems. You're so very important. I wanted to um, talk about oral storytelling, and um, in a previous video, I talked about the story of your child's name. Um, and just how important that is in that relationship and that connection and the story of maybe their nicknames that they have. um, and I just, oral storytelling for years and years has just been opportunities to pass down all those wonderful little life lessons and to talk about your family's values through storytelling. And um, it you can go out for a walk and create a story as you're going for a walk. Like your typical sort of everyday things. Maybe you went for a walk down by the river and what happened at the river. Like a or for a little walk in your neighborhood and things that you see and hear and smell, and you can bring that back and you can try and recall that story. Do you remember something that you heard? Can you draw that? And you can recreate that story. Um, and all those wonderful stories of, the story of your child's birth, or family stories, something maybe that your mama told you and your great mama told you, and so on and so on, and to be able to pass all those wonderful stories down. When my kids were younger, one in particular, we loved to do teeny tiny stories. So we would go out into the garden, and there would be a teeny tiny fairy, and she went into the teeny tiny forest. Oh, and she was feeling a teeny tiny bit hungry, so she got her teeny tiny basket, and she went and she looked for some teeny tiny berries, and she found a big berry, but oh, she didn't want to be greedy, so she kept looking for the teeny teeny tiny berry, and finally she found a teeny teeny tiny blackberry and put it into her basket. But all these wonderful things with another one of my children, we made up color stories. So we got all the colors of our toys together. So say blue, and we made up a story about blue. So there was a little blue character went along the walk on the little blue path with the little Lego pieces that we had put together, and ran into all these different blue things. So yeah, like you can make up stories about all sorts of things, and then you can put that down to print as well. Um, and you can have your child illustrate those things. That would be so much fun. And again, I just want to remind everybody to just have so much fun with it. Um, and thank you again for bringing up your babes and for joining me today. Okay, thanks. Bye now.